Friday. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that black boy over there running scared, his old man in a bottle. He done quit his 9 to 5, he drank full time, and now he's living in a bottle. See that black boy over there running scared, his old man got a problem, and it's a bad one. He ain't done pawned off damn near everything, his old woman a wedding ring for a bottle. And don't you think it's a crime when time after time after time, people in a bottle, there's people living in a bottle. Listen to me, see that sister, her shop was fine, before she started drinking wine from the bottle. She told me, the old man committed a crime, he's doing time, now she's hanging in a bottle. I seen her out there on the avenue all by herself, and sure need help from the bottle. I seen her, preacher man tried to help her, she cussed him out and hit him in the head with the bottle. They turned to me, they asked me, Gil, now, don't you think it's a crime? No way. And time after time after time, people in the bottle, there's people showing up in the bottle. Give you another good example. You see that gent in a wrinkled suit there, he done damn near blown his fool to the bottom. He was a doctor helping young girls along. If they wasn't too far gone to have problems. But the offenders of the Dollar Eagle said, what you doing, man, illegal. Now he's in the bottle. And now we watch him every day. He's trying to chase the prisoners away from the bottle. He turned to me, he said, "Dip my hat now. Don't you think it's a crime? The way time after time, friends of mine in the bottle. There's people showing up in the bottle." Come on, hit it a lick one time, stick. Come looking for me, you know where I'm bound to be, in a bottle. Turn around, look around on any corner. If you see some brother looking like a goner, it's gonna be me. Sing the song. Na 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 na. Get a bottle of wine, $1.09, get a bottle of wine, $1.09, get a bottle of wine, a bottle. Yeah, all that I'm concerned about is a bottle. It can turn me inside out of a bottle. All I want, all I want, all I want, all I want, since I'm living on the bottom of a bottle.
Mute your phones, please. Chief about to get on. Mute your phone. Chief about to get on, y'all. Get him here.
Okay.
We're on live, sir.
Okay, now, I want everybody to pay very close attention to what I'm about to be talking about. This is majorly important. Okay? So, how many people are on the line?
We have 16 total.
Great. Now, here's where it's at.
17.
Here's where it's at. Listen. First off, I have a being whose name is Hightower. Hold on 1 second. I want to pull him up so that I can give you his exact name. Okay. His name is, 1 second, Greg Hightower. Okay? Greg Hightower is about to give us a vehicle. He's giving us a cargo van that I'm going to need somebody to go pick up. You follow me? I believe I'm not sure. I think he's in North Carolina somewhere. I'm not sure. But he's giving us a van. Are y'all hearing me? Wherever this being is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somebody in our family is going to get that van. Okay? Now, Terrence, I want you to, Brandon, I want you to take the being's phone number and put it into a file. His name.
Okay.
And put it into a file. So that when we need these, now listen, I want everybody to pay attention to the names. Okay, you hear me? The names are very important because what you're going to see is they're going to go round and round. And you're going to start to see that we're dealing with fractals of the same energy, both for us and what? Against us. And certain energies that are neither for us or what? Against us.
Against us.
Okay, because if I flip you a nickel and I say examine that nickel, mute your phones out. If I say examine that nickel and I see you look at heads, I see you look at tails, and then I ask you, have you examined the nickel thoroughly? Most will say yes, but they have not examined the nickel thoroughly. Why? Because there's a side part of the nickel that you can only see if you hold it up to the side. That's neither heads nor tails, that exists in between heads and what? Tails. I want everybody to remember what I'm saying right now extremely. Because again, I gave you all your key, and whoever doesn't have their key, I need to know right now. How many people in this forum do not have their key?
I got my key.
I have a key. I don't have a key.
Okay, who is that that's talking that does not have a key?
Peter.
Who?
Peter.
Who's that, Brandon?
That's Peter Trust.
Peter Trust? Okay, how are we able to have him on the phone and he's in London like this? How are we doing this? Are we on Zoom?
Download the app.
Huh?
He downloaded the app.
Okay, Peter.
Yo.
What I want you to do, 1 second. What I want you to do, Peter, is I want you to close your eyes. I want you to everybody mute their phones out. I want you to close your eyes, Peter, and I want you to hold your right hand palm up. And as I start to speak, what I want you to do is envision my hand coming down into yours holding a key in it. Now, the key is in a phrase. And the phrase is as such. Repeat after me. Ready? I. Come on. Oh, there you go. Will. Remember everything. Close your hands. Now that key right there, never lose it. Why? Because it will prove to open the door for you when you need it the very most. Now, it's coming a day, Peter, where you and many members of this family will be standing in the same room with myself, at which time I will say to everybody, I got my key, you all got yours? And the response will be, yes, master, we have our key. Now watch. And then on the count of 3, you take your right pointer finger on your right hand and you go, you point it up to the sky and you go, ooh. Hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, excuse me, you take, okay, I got my key, you got yours, okay, yeah, you take your right finger, point it up and you go, ooh, because I told you, the new Shahada is where you take your finger, matter of fact, I want you to do it with your left finger, not with your right hand, do it with your left hand, okay, because listen, watch, you point your left pointer finger up and you go, ooh. Now what? Because the new Shahada, the bearing witness is that hand goes up into the sky when you stop going, ooh, and then you bring it down to your nose and you say, I love you.
I love you.
Now that's part 2 for everybody in this forum. Listen, who already has their what? Key. The I love you part, listen, I'm just now reintroducing. Okay? And I want you all to know that the 2 things figure into the 1. Okay, are y'all understanding so far?
Yes.
Because nobody,
Yes.
there is none amongst you that can say that you love me if indeed you do not love your what?
Self.
So, and one thing I will say is our love, listen, is truth. Here in the OSOICE, there is no fake love what amongst us. There is no real, no love that is not 100% real in this OSOICE family powers. Are y'all understanding me thus far?
Copy, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So again, Peter, I want you to listen specifically. There's coming a day where we all will be face to what? Faith. Standing very much so in the very same forum, no longer just voices on the phone. Because right now, we all are in triple ready darkness. How and why do I say that? Because you hear my voice, right?
Right.
But you do not see my face. So there are certain times that conference calls will take place. When I say, Brandon, when I say take us to triple darkness, what I mean by that is disconnect the calls and take away the video, take away the visual. Because we can be in a form by which I'm seeing everybody's face, right?
Right.
And at an instant, I will say, now go to triple darkness quickly. Listen, where then we will be talking in a forum like we are talking right what?
Now.
On our phone. Having not moved anywhere, doing everything we need to do from sitting right where we are sitting, correct? Because
Yes.
does the sun rise or set? Does the sun rise or set?
No.
So the sun sits in one what?
Spot.
Place.
But each one of you have a sun, a literal burning sun in your chest. I'll prove it. Many times I've proven it before, but I will prove it yet again because the key is to remember what? Every thing.
Everything.
Now what? The way I prove it and the way you will prove it when you are teaching is you will say fire needs a chemical to what? Burn. And you ask your audience, you ask your students, what is the chemical that fire needs to burn? Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And the answer is oxygen, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, so then you ask, what chemical does oxygen give off does fire give off when it's burning? What is the answer?
Carbon monoxide.
Bingo. Gold star for you.
Carbon dioxide.
Gold
Thank you,
star for
brother.
you. Notice what I said. Gold star for you. Now I know all these little cliches that I'm using. Notice now when I say OSOICE.
OSOICE.
Right? Listen. And woo! Become familiar. Listen. OSOICE. What? Gold star for you. What? Ooh. What are you noticing?
Similarity, Chief.
Same key.
Huh?
Same
Bingo.
key. Talking in the same key.
The key.
Now what? Listen. Again. I'm doing this for a what?
Reason.
A reason. Well, because I'm tired of motherfuckers listening to what? Reading outside of this what? Family. If indeed they keep tapping our lines, I got some form. That's driving their ass what? Crazy.
Out.
That tone right there is sending them motherfuckers to saying, what the fuck is he doing to our equipment? This nigga is fucking all our equipment the fuck what? Up. But right now they can't hear us no fucking what? More. Okay, you understand a little bit of it now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
OSOICE.
So again, you getting it, nigga. Now watch. What I will say, mute your phones. They better leave me the fuck alone. Better stop fucking with our people. If indeed they don't cease and desist, that home will do a little bit more than what they could fucking what? Imagine. I told you that 7,000 feet up underneath my feet, there is a central what? Sun. I told you all that sun down there, that sun down there, and the sun in the sky belongs to who? Me. Didn't I say that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Those two suns will do exactly what the fuck they're what?
Told.
Because keep in mind, what? Apsu. What does the name Apsu mean?
A servant to you.
Servant, not to me. To us. Are you understanding that?
Yes.
Yeah, nigga.
Yes.
You just as much a part of OSOICE as I am, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And if it belongs to me, it belongs to you. Inherently so. Because there ain't nothing I got don't belong to my family, don't belong to us. What? All.
Long.
You know,
Oh, I
see. Right, yeah.
Oh, I see.
And keep in mind, this is the era of ATUN-RE what? Ray, right?
Ray.
To which I say there are only 11 minutes left. Okay? We are in the last 11 what? Minutes. Okay? And so in that, we don't got no time to waste, and no time to be fucking around. Every move I make, listen to me, y'all, that you all will bear witness to. Listen, from this day forward, I want you to know these are the critical moves. Why? Because the road to rebirth is often long, steep, and what? Dangerous. You got beings who would love to take the umbilical cord of our baby called the Save the Children World Movement and to wrap it around the baby's neck and to choke it out before it comes through the birth canal, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to let that happen. I told you the devil fucked with each one of you while you were still in your mother's what? Womb. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And it's the truth, so help me God. So help me God. This demon's been fucking with us, each of us, long before we came through the birth what? Canal.
Canal. Yes.
Because it knew who we are
Mutual phone.
before we were even born. It knew that each of us would be the beings we are at this very hour and moment, which indeed, like I say, they better be scared. They better be very fucking what? Scared. Because the OSOICE has what? Arrived. And the OSOICE is very much what? Alive. And what I do know is anytime something is alive, right now, that means it's going to constantly be changing. So, Baba's come down and placed the order that we're going to have to disassociate ourselves with his what?
World.
What do y'all think? With his what?
His name or his organization?
With
or
his name. With his name.
Name.
With his name. Why? How can we be the Save the Children World Movement? And what? Malachi Z. York has been declared a child molester. How?
Right. You can't do it.
They can do.
Nobody will take you serious.
Exactly. So we're going to have to disassociate ourselves with his what? Name. Now that's going to and at the same time, what? At the same time, we never abandon family members. We never. Check this out. Leave any family member. I don't care, be they elder, child, woman, I don't care. No family member gets left what? Behind. I don't care both, look, small and great, rich and poor, and bonded. Nigga, they all mine.
Ain't no to the
and
left.
I don't leave none of mine, what? Behind. You understand me?
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's got to be the mentality that each of you, what? Take. And do you see the way I say it? When it comes down to mine, you see the whole tone changed, didn't it? The whole tone, what? Changed, didn't it?
Changed.
It wasn't the same tone, was it?
No.
It wasn't nearly the same tone because then I put emphasis on it, not on it.
Yes.
That lets you all know
I see.
what things I am most serious about and what things I'm not most serious what? About. If you don't hear me take that tone, then you know, check this out, those things are important, but they're not nearly as important as I take that tone. And though none of mine I leave behind. You follow?
Yes.
Because you got to look at every member of our family as being just as valuable to you as you would your baby girl or your son.
That's right.
You see? And I don't give a damn when it comes down to your baby. You don't leave them what? Nowhere. Especially if you know they can't think for they what? Self. I'm not going to leave my baby in no harm's what? Way. I don't care what a nigga say. I'm going to get mine. If my baby is over there, then guess what? I'm coming, motherfucker. If you got my child, you kidnap mine, motherfucker.
That's right.
I'm coming for your jugular what vein. You follow that?
Yeah.
Now,
I see.
we have to look at our family members, our projects, our properties, the things we are able to achieve and gain, the things that mean, listen, will mean so very much in the time to what comes in terms of us making it to the next level. We have to look at all these things, our children, as are valuable, listen, that are as valuable to each of us as our very own children, biological children, physical children that are right there, maybe might be right there with us, might not be. My son might be in college, but that don't mean I don't love his dad. You follow me? And I don't give a fuck whether that nigga's good, bad, right, wrong, evil, or ugly. That's my baby. You understand what I'm saying? And ain't nobody, listen, and ain't nobody, I repeat, nobody gonna fuck with that. You understand what I'm at? You understand where I'm at?
I see.
Because this is the mentality that I'm pushing in you all, in your ear right now. Because I'm pushing flavor in your ear. You remember that song by Craig Mack?
Yes, sir.
In your ear. Now, wait. I'm gonna let you know now. All these things fit in, and I'm gonna show you. Now watch. I'm gonna show you. And now all things are what? Relevant. Like this. What this? Don't tell me, niggas. What this? Here we go. Bah.
Yo, Mac, I don't even understand how they didn't understand you in that very right there. I know. Body futuristic choice, check the right, shoot the blast. Body kicking flat. A bit of matter, shit of shadow, rather than the bad. Bet you ride, know my matter, data, turn your body, it's just like a rhythm says the lean. You'll reach about my stomach with the hectic grip between. King is what I mean. My man, get a couple of chains by let's make a solution. Everybody let's agree that earth is need a situation. The folks are only issue. I bet your mama will shoot and I bet the back they go back and have it good. Woo! Who you want on the dark time and as I make the phone get out from all the van and and if it's you know who's right. I guess I'm gonna click right back with perfect time. Won't be around that year, my man.
Hear that? You won't be around next year. I'm kicking mad flavor in your ear. Now, I'm going to listen now. You don't hear this nigga talking. Listen. He made mention of the diamond. This nigga thought, yo, he feeling me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, true.
Are y'all
Yes,
seeing
sir.
it?
Yes, sir.
Are y'all seeing it now? I'm saying I'm pulling it now.
I see.
I'm pulling it because I'm showing you where all things, right, where all things are what? Relevant. I'm showing you now, right? Now what? And what he's saying is you won't be around next year. Meaning, next year, from this day right here, they won't be able to fuck with us at all. We will have absolutely not one worry what. So what?
Ever.
Now what? Because I'm kicking mad flavor in your ears. Right here and what? Now. I'm telling you that we have done some magnificent things. I look at the t-shirts and I want to cry. I look at the tennis shoes and I feel like a little puppy dog want to pee all on itself. I'm saying, Lord, have mercy. Look, we done took wings. We done took wings, and all our people learning how to fly. Right? How can I not be in that joyous mood and or mentality? How? When indeed all these things are in our now. Right? What? Now. Being made manifest, right? Faster than the speed of light. faster than a bullet, faster than anything that they could ever what? Imagine being given birth to. Why? Because now, I'm saying, oh, that's beautiful, but guess what? I don't want to see no more designs. I want to see each one of you with one of them shirts on in the what? Street. Check this out. I want to see Save the Children World Movement everywhere I what?
Go.
Every time I look up in this, listen, physical society, I want to see something saying Save the Children World Movement written all the fuck over it. And I want our people out in the street, listen. We all are so computer orientated that we sitting at a desk every day, but now, like, you know, Tuhuti say, time to get the, you know, the ditch and get the hands what? Dirty. Because don't think anything I'm telling you to do, I ain't going to be doing what? Also. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be right out there when I know damn well, check this out. I shouldn't be. Wanna know why? Because I know that the devil's not scared of y'all. He's scared of me. He got right to be too. Be very scared because I got a special one shoot set up for his trap. And he's trapped and don't even know. Already. I'm talking about the minute I stood up and let everybody know, yes, that's right, I'm there, that nigga. Yeah, and the minute I start proving it, oh man, the whole planet shook. That's rude. I'm Jesus Christ superstar. You didn't know? Yeah, it's what they made me before I even fucking got here, right?
That's right.
Even though I don't like that name and don't like that Christ thing at all. Motherfuckers was looking for a blonde hair, blue eye hippie, and I said, no, I'm the little brother. And guess what? I'm Nubian. But I'm a Luchasaurus Nubian, nigga. Yeah, because exactly what I just said, come in succession. One light skin, one dark skin, one light skin, one dark skin. And they had no idea I would be the most, listen, I would be the son of the most revered and hated Freemason on the fucking planet. Because, you know, the Masonic community really don't like Baba. They really don't. Why? Because he unlocked the 7 what? Seals. And he got all them niggas, New Orleans now, right? And they know something. Yeah, they doing a little something too now because politeness. Ooh, yeah, them motherfuckers standing up, making some type of noise. They made a little something because they pulled down some numbers last year. Figures. Listen, I'm talking about flus. I'm talking about money. Like I told many times before, me and you, like say me and you and one of my brothers, whoever one, whichever one. Say we in the club, right? And we dress real nice, right? Because we stand in representation of who? Baba. You ain't never seen Baba less than fly, have you?
No.
Any of you?
No.
Any of you?
No. Never
Every
heard
time
of it.
you see my father, that nigga was fly as a motherfucker, now wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
You ain't never seen Baba step up front looking like a chump. Now this.
Nope.
That nigga looked good, didn't he? All the what? Time, didn't he? So what the fuck do I expect of each of you? Motherfucker, I'll do you like James Brown did to the JB. If the shoes ain't shining, I'll dock you. I mean what I say. When I see you, you better be looking good, nigga. Each and every one of what? You. But don't fool yourselves. Each and every one of you stand in representation of me now. And guarantee when you see me, I'm going to be looking good. I'm going to be looking good. I'm going to be looking real good. You hear what I say? The image is what? Every what?
Thing.
We are image-driven nation, which gave birth to the word imagination. So listen now. And so now, with that, we'll bring you to yet some new. Now watch this. But is it new? No, it's not new. But it is. Watch this. with every bit, EWF. What's it now? EWF. Earth, wind, and what?
Fire.
Now, and I told you, we will give birth or rebirth to Earth, Wind, and Fire with a band that we would call OWN. Now pay attention.
Oh.
Pay attention. Magic mirror what? Magic what? Mirror. Woo! Like I told you, an all-seeing eye is fact, right? Right up until you start seeing shit you don't want to what? See. And let me explain something to you. The word magic came from the word magi, which means wise man, right?
Right.
And they say there was 3 wise men that came to my what? Birth, correct?
Correct.
Well, that's not right knowledge, because what happened is it was 2 wise men and 1 wise woman. You follow this? Listen to me and learn the truth beyond doubt. And again, Watson says, magic mirror, come and so what did it say? And tell them everything you need to know. Well, that's what, first off, when you're doing alchemy, you don't have to, in the building of my equation, tell my equation what I want, what? Done. You know why? Because I carry every bit of me into that alchemy every time I set the equation up. So there's not one problem that I'm experiencing that my equation don't already what?
No.
No, because I carry me right into it. It's like you all carry yourselves right on into this. And the one person you can't run from is your what?
Self.
Self. Why? Because everywhere you go, there you are.
There you are.
And you remember to teach it just like that. Let them all know that one person they can't run from is their what?
Self.
Self. Why? Because everywhere you go, there you are.
There you are.
How are you going to escape? How is anybody going to escape that right knowledge and or that reality? That is the all-wise right exact beyond the shadow of a what? Doubt. Correct?
Correct.
So,
Correct.
and the worst liar of all is the one who lies to their what?
Self.
And then convinces themselves of their own motherfucking what? Lie. That being will lie not just to himself, but will lie to everybody they come in contact what with, because they have convinced themselves of their own what? Lie. And that lie has become their reality. Okay, are you understanding me?
Yes.
That's where the devil was able to say, mute your phone. Mute your phone. That's where the devil was able to say, a lie is as good as the truth, as long as I get somebody to believe it. That is a lie in itself. We will prove that a lie is not as good as the truth. Never has been. The lie is false from the start. And don't fool yourself. Lucifer is the father of all lies. He gave birth to the very first lie. That here, I hate to say, breaks my heart, because the truth is those lies have affected everybody on this whole blue rock. It makes my job not the harder, but made my job have to be a job in the first place, because you would need a Messiah to come along and clean up all this shit had that nigga not done that. You see? Became the father of the lie and then infected everybody with that stupidity and poison, by which everybody was seeing the lie as good as the truth. It's a damn shame. Ain't that the truth? Everybody seeing the lie is as if it's the good as the good as the truth. What do I mean by that? Because it said in the beginning, God created. It was a lie like what?
There.
But it don't say that. It say in the beginning, the Elohim reconstructed and made new the planet what? Called Tiamat, giving it yet another name, for it was no longer the same size, weight, and diameter, calling this planet now Key. Listen, phonetically pronounced K-E-Y, written Q-I. Now, does anybody know why the Q and why the I? Right?
No, sir. No, sir.
Let me explain. First off, what is my name? Don't answer that.
Quite is it. Four is it.
Don't listen. Okay. Yeah, Quantum. I told you all that I was affectionately called what? Q. Didn't I?
Q.
Yes.
Now also, they sold me on Star Trek. You want to know where they sold me? I would pop in and pop up.
Oh.
Out.
Pop out.
And when I was in the house, I ran the whole shop, didn't I? Well, nobody fucking with you, but you was doing some extraordinary what? Shit, now wasn't it? On the Starship Enterprise, Captain James T. Spark, none of them motherfuckers could fuck with you. Good day.
Nope.
You ever watch any of that shit? Go back and pull it up. Take a good look. Figure it what? Huh?
I'm gonna watch it now. Figure it out.
I used to watch it every day.
I'm saying you want to get the ones. You want to get the ones with Captain James T. Kirk. You want to look at that before you even get to Deep Space Nine.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you get to Captain James T. Kirk down pat, you get up on to the next generation. Right, and then you go to Deep Space what? 9, right?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna start to see some real good old-fashioned New York City nigga what? Shit. Because I don't leave nothing what behind. And let me tell you something, we put this thing together, man. Oh, we peppered Lily and laid the whole place with everything y'all needed. Long before y'all even arrived. Let me know why, because we knew y'all was needed. And we knew that some burdens you couldn't possibly carry all by your what?
So
let me tell you something. All the treasures divine now. Picture like a treasure, right? Okay, here you go. You ready? Look, we had a treasure. The treasure was so big, the nigga, there was nowhere to hide the son of a bitch. The motherfucker was so big, let me tell you something. We couldn't figure out where to what? Put it. So one out of the 24 said, man, I know what we need to do. Let's split it up into 24 portions. So we did that. Each one of us, me being, check this out, the 13th elder on that seat of council received my portion. Just like Janun received what? His.
Yes.
Are you understanding me?
Overstood.
Are y'all understanding thus far?
Overstood.
Now what?
Overstood.
We know ATUN-RE, without question, is also Janun, right? ATUN-RE. We also know ATUN-RE is God. The God that was being spoken of in your book of what? Genesis. At certain places and certain times, not everywhere, but enough to honestly know that indeed that was Bob doing his stuff thing. Yes, sir, Billy and Bob. Billy and Bob, they're not trash, they're white boys. Some of them friends of mine. But they walk around and talk about, they listen to Run DMC sometimes, and they walk around and talk about, let's walk like this and talk like that. Want to be like us so bad they don't know what the fuck to do, and I can't do nothing but laugh. Because these white boys, Billy and what? Bob, right? I said, listen now. I said, word to Billy and Bob, just like Billy and Bob. They're not tail of trash. They friends or what? Mine, right? They say what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I say the motherfuckers walk around listening to Run DMC sometimes, talking about walk like this and talk like that. They want to be like us so bad they don't know what the fuck to do. Because they all want to are. But they white boys, Amorites, Canaanites, Hittites, Harvites. And I told you, Amorites have a right too, Yeah, but serving the servants shall they be under their brothers, willingly. Meaning, they ain't going to have no problem when I say pick that up, put that over there. A lot of them motherfuckers will move immediately while you motherfuckers might question me. Like, why is he telling us to do that? And your response time going to be slow and off point. Where it is that white boy grab that shit with the quickness. Take that shit right over there. So, remember, your response time has to be immaculate. If you are a member of the OSOICE, that means we're also nice with everything we do and everything we what? Say. So your response time has got to be immaculate also, right? We can't be sluggish in the lip.
Right.
What's the opposite of procrastination?
Enthusiasm. The opposite of procrastination is preparation.
Yeah.
Enthusiasm and preparation.
No, ain't wrong. Ain't wrong. What is the opposite of procrastination?
Preparation.
Ready? No, ain't wrong. Read your phone. Put this on your key and never forget it. The opposite of procrastination is enthusiasm. To be enthusiastic. Preparation is what sits in between failure and success. To be properly what? Prepared. So when you teach this thing, you have to be telling them the same way I'm telling what? You. Because keep in mind, I'm giving to you each the authority to be messiahs too. Okay, you understand? So you have to teach this thing without moving one grain of what? Sand. You got to teach it verbatimly. I mean, like we say the same things, all of us, sensitive. We don't say things differently. We say it the exact same what? Way. All the fucking what? Time. It don't never fucking what? Change.
Also nice.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So what I'm saying is, what is the exact opposite of procrastination? The answer is to be enthusiastic. Enthusiasm. You got to be pumped up about getting this shit done. That's how I'm raising your vibrational frequency. And I'm pumped up. I ain't playing. This shit's real. And I don't have time to waste on judgmental monkey, some mentally retarded motherfucker. Check this out. Some patience. I don't have patience with patience. If you want to be a sick motherfucker, beat the fuck what over what? There. Because you ain't going to be nothing but in my way. How important this job is. I have a nation of people to raise. What? I have women, children, old ladies, grandfathers, grandmothers, all of them taking consideration because all of them motherfuckers deserve eternal life to live forever just like anybody what else. And the truth of the matter is, what better Messiah would I be if I didn't afford each of them opportunity? At the grand price. Don't fool yourself. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if a Mack truck coming to hit a motherfucker, right? Are you going to say, watch this? Am I going to say, Brendan, move out the way. A Mack truck is coming to hit you.
Yo, you see that truck coming?
You see there's something wrong with that, right? there's something wrong with that, right? Imagine a Mack truck coming to hit a motherfucker, and the motherfucker just whispers, hey, there's a Mack truck.
Get the fuck out the way.
You gonna yell at me, move, nigga. This on it, right there. What? Because you love them, right?
Right.
Because you know when that Mack truck hits that person, they remove a very large portion of your life.
Mm-hmm.
When you love a person, am I lying?
Nope.
No.
If somebody get hit, listen, that you love, that's your family member, they remove, when that person dies, they remove a very large portion of your life from you that has to hurt. Because that person ain't no longer there with you now. You follow that?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So what did they do on May 8th of 2002? What the fuck did they do to me? And
Took
what
away
the fuck
Bobby.
did they do to you?
Took away our Baba.
They removed a very large portion of my what?
Life.
Life. Then I'm not the nigga that just gonna sit there and say, okay, that was cool. You got me fucked up. When you go fucking with one of what? Mine. You understand what I'm at?
Oh, yeah.
So if I'm that way about any of us, then how do you think I feel about them having done what they done to Baba? How do you think I feel? Baba ain't just one of us. You get my drift?
Right.
Baba ain't just one of us. That nigga's the man. You know, nigga, what the fuck? Baba ain't just one of us. You fucked with our main apple scrapple, motherfucker. You feel me?
Oh, yes.
And that's how serious, listen, this thing has what? Become. Okay, you understand me? Now, I got to get everybody's vibrational frequency up. I got to get everybody feeling how I what? Feel. Seeing it how I what? See it. Breathing it like I what? Breathe it. Because don't fool yourself. Each breath I take is the breath of, listen, of the Messiah that you've been waiting on for 2,000 motherfucking years. You understand me? Each breath I take is the breath of the Messiah that you all have been waiting on for 2,000 what? Years.
Yeah.
You can't tell? You can't see that? Anybody who's listening to me should be able to motherfucking see that shit without trying hard. Because you don't never hear me. Listen, take on this responsibility, listen, and not see it for the serious thing that it is. You don't never see me talk about everybody's, life and all the things that's happening in our homes that's been fucking with us, and me not be very serious about that. You don't never see me playing around with this thing, because I know how serious this shit is. Because we talking about our lives and our people's lives. We got children and women and grandmothers and grandfathers. We got families, right? Divine. You'll never see me playing with that. I don't play with that. I take this shit very, very seriously. But should not? Because how in the world could I ever be a Messiah to you and anybody else if I didn't see this thing for what it really is? And I know God knows, ATUN-RE knows himself, to check this out. I'm not fucking around. If ain't nobody else not fucking around, what Bob's saying is Shorty ain't fucking around. Shorty, the little brother, is not motherfucking. If I don't got nobody that's serious on my team, I know damn well that little nigga is serious. You see? They knew what they was doing when they sent me to you. sent the very best they what?
Had.
That's right.
Hey.
Very best they got. I'm James Bond, motherfucker. 00777. 00077. I don't give a fuck. 77777. James Bond. I work for His Majesty's Secret Service. And I am not fucking around. I'm going to do Batman moves, Spider-Man moves. I'm going to do every move I what? No. So listen, I'm going to go through rings of fire with gasoline drawers on. In the goal. Because I'm not going to be living not this Olympics. And I'm not going to fall short of the mark and come home empty-handed to nobody. To nobody. Not mine, not yours. You better bet. If I'm out there, when I come back, I'm gonna have something to feed you. I'm not coming fucking home. I don't come home empty-handed, knowing I got babies and women and children up in there hungry. Fuck that. You understand me?
Oh, yes.
And that's exactly how all our men should be with them when it comes to our families, their women, their children, their families now. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Now, I asked y'all a minute ago, why the Q and the I? I don't think I got off subject matter because I didn't. Let me explain why the Q and the I. Because Q and I, we start something. It's called T. And I told you all, I gave each of you a key, right? Now watch this, nigga. Do you know the key I just gave you? Woo! In that phrase, I will remember everything, is the key to the kingdom of heaven?
Yes, Chief.
Did you know that? Huh?
After you told us, Chief. After you told us.
Now watch this. There's coming a day where we all will be face to face. It'll be about 500 people in the room. Each one of them people I would have given a key like I've given each of you. And I'm going to say, on the count of 3, pull your keys out. And you're going to hear me go, 1, 2, 3. And everybody's going to say, woo! What? You want to know what you're going to hear that day? You want to know what you're going to hear that day? We're going to sound like pure T shit. We're going to sound like pure T shit. Which is going to let everybody know just how out of tune we still are with each what? Other. And how much more work we still got to what? Do. Are y'all understanding me? Then the situation will recreate itself with a number of about 10,000 people. There'll be 10,000 people there on that day. And each one of them, I would have given a key. And I'm going to say, to the crowd, I got my key, you all got yours, you're going to hear them way in the back, rolling the hills now. Way in the back, saying, yes, Master, we got our key with tears in their what? Eyes. Having known that we have listened, come across the gap, and that each one has been carried across the gap by the will of the what? Heavens. And that without the heavens, nobody would have survived. Each person. With tears in their eyes. You're going to say, yes, Master, we have our what? Key. And I'm going to say on the count of 3, pull it out, and you're going to hear 1, 2, 3, and you're going to hear. And that day, you will hear something called harmony. And the many will no longer be harmed by any streamlined, state-of-the-art device releasing a sound that we don't know nothing about, by the FCC, the NSA, and all the alphabet children and alphabet boys and girls who eat alphabet soup, playing the games they what? Play? Because that's what I call them now. I call them alphabet what? Alphabet boys. Alphabet boys and girls who eat alphabet what? Soup. Not realizing that the soup is made by Campbell's. Oh, Lord. And if I was a bell, Ain't that what Tina say?
Yes.
And she said, tender was the kiss when you held me captive in your sweet embrace. And look within your eyes and my heart beats faster than the normal pace. Whoa! I tried to resist that familiar smile that knows me just like wax. And what's the use? I'm yours and that means forever. There's no turning back. Yeah, that's right. Without question. That sister there was one of my wives. Strictly in a place that she don't even know. I called it to listen. I told them 3 days before she died, at the exact instant moment it would occur. I was with a being named Rodney Ellis in Memphis, Tennessee. Listen now. And that nigga, I told them all. That nigga come running down out the DJ booth and said, nigga, she died. I said, who? She said, Tina. He said, Tina Marie. He said, nigga, do you realize you called that to the minute? I said, yeah, I know. Just like I told you all when James Brown would die. I was on the phone with Miss Lincoln, the land. And I told her within 3 days you will hear James Brown's music everywhere. 3 days later, he died. And every word I said came back. Well, ask me how I knew. Ask me how I knew. Because I told you everything. Because everything that's happening has already what?
Happened.
Occurred. You all are catching up to yourselves. Without question. How do you think it's in the book of life if these things didn't already what? Happen. You follow? Now, but they're happening in a very, very special sort of kind of way. You feel me? And let me tell you something. If anybody think they can do this here, I invite them to come up to the front and do the very best they can. Guarantee they'll sit their ass what? Down. Because the truth of the matter is, the heaven sent to you all the very best they have with you old me. And let me tell y'all something. Oh, y'all gonna see some real good shit right through here. Because let me tell you, what I need done now, listen, it's about to get real serious because there's several things that we're going to need. And that's why I'm saying I don't want no more designs. I want our people on the street with the shirts on. You feel me? I want you all to learn that spill. I'm going to give you all till tomorrow. I'm going to be testing every what?
One.
Body. The spill goes like this. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention for one short moment? Or you just walk up and say, yo, bro, check this out. You be interested in helping out some children? You're going to say, what do you mean? Well, I'm a representative of what's called the Save the Children World Movement. What we have managed to do is to establish a situation that's helping little children out in a very real way. We go into any and all homeless shelters, and the little children that are there, we do everything in our power to make their lives a little easier, so to speak. We take the children to the movies, we take them to Chuck E. Cheese, we sit them down, teach them how to read and write. I mean, you name it, we do it. However, we are not funded by the government. So, in order to make Save the Children World Movement a reality and keep it one, we come to you, the people of the public, to ask for a very small donation, whatever you can spare, to keep a little child who may be homeless in this day and time doing something positive. By God, it would greatly be appreciated. Feel free to look us up on the internet. You can find us at www.SaveTheChildrenWorldMovement.com. And notice that our motto is, it's hard enough to be homeless in America as an adult. Imagine what it is to be homeless as a child. I expect everybody to know that, listen, at 10 o'clock the day after tomorrow, my time, thoroughly. Are y'all overstanding?
Yes.
Yes, Chief.
And you will be tested. You will, listen, what, any questions? Any questions?
Yes, yes, sir. My question is, I'm right now. I'm driving here, and I really want to write that down. I want to be able to hear it again and really write it down.
All right, listen. It's been recorded. Wait. We've already covered that.
Tank is here.
Wait a minute, listen. Please, let me speak. We've already covered that, meaning it's been recorded. It's at the OSOICE office. Brandon should have a copy of it. If you don't get it, Brandon, the direct order. Put it in the file, the recording, and everybody who calls, everybody who wants to know it and get the recording, you call Brandon. Brandon will give you the recording. Memorize it, niggas. Guys, listen, by 10 o'clock, day after tomorrow, my time, I expect each one of y'all to be able to recite it just like I did. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
OIC.
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 Now, OIC. Now watch this. There is certain things that you all don't know about, which I'm about to explain. The Q and the I and T represents quadratin. Watch this. N-I or Q-N-I, watch now, because there is a being. First off, let me say something to y'all. When Baba comes home, Baba's going to be asking me certain things. Like, are you married? Do you have a wife? Who's your number one broad? You follow this? Now, me being Solomon, do you know I got 300 wives all walking around out here in America, somewhere on somebody's host road? That I gotta take, watch now, clean them up, because I'm the only motherfucker on the planet who can turn a hoe into a housewife. That's what being a Messiah what?
Is.
Is. And if everybody could turn the hoe into a housewife, then they would have been the Messiah long what?
Time ago.
So yeah, that's some real shit now. Why? Because that's the truth in that to date there has not been a man who's been able to take a woman who has become that and make them do the right thing yet. Because they gonna always lie. They always gonna be remembering how, they can generate that revenue without you assisting them in any way. And when the money's gone and you can't feed them, guess what they're going to do? Guess what they're going to do? They're going to do what they know to do.
Go ahead.
They're going to do what they know to do. They're going to be like, nigga, you ain't got no money. You think I'm going to sit here and starve?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to get their ass up, say, fuck you, fuck the house, fuck everything, and go right back to home. That's what they do. And the truth is, in sort of kind of way, you can't be mad at them. Why? Why?
Because they're pro-institution.
Not just that. Not because they're pro-institution. A lot of these women, at that point, they still don't realize what the proper institution. Many of them might not know. What I am saying, you can't be mad at them because at that very moment, you wasn't able to do nothing. What?
For them.
Right. Okay, don't tell me there hasn't been times in each of your lives, listen, where you had a responsibility to meet, what now, and you fell short.
Yep.
Each of us have, right?
Yes.
And what I'm telling you, you got wives, I don't think you got women who was selling their bodies before being with you. Me, that's just, you see, with this whole Solomon thing, Suleiman thing, that's what the Song of Solomon is in reference to. Because the woman, if you read the Songs of Solomon, anybody ever read that?
I read portions, Chief.
Any of y'all ever read the Songs of Solomon?
Yes, we're some of
You?
it.
Yes.
Toddy said Terrence has. Tell them what it's about, Terrence.
Song is about you and a beautiful wife, the most beautiful woman in the land at that particular time. Nobody particularly knew who she was, but it was basically a love letter.
Right, and watch this. And what was the woman doing that she thought she was getting away with? That becomes the question. That when you read in the Song of Solomon, the first thing they say, I'm black but comely. Right. Now, so in other words, we're talking about a sister who was very dark-skinned, what now, who thought she was ugly, but I showed that she wasn't. And when I was home, she'd do the right thing, but the minute I leave, she'd go fuck with the motherfucking watchman on the tower. That was the police that was paying her to do the wild thing. And she thought that I wasn't able to see this, but she didn't know that I was watching her from a place she knew what?
Nothing else.
Not. Which, like I say, I'm kicking flavor in here. And what now? What Craig Mack say? What now? Listen.
Mac, I don't even understand how they didn't understand you in that Barry joint. Yeah, I know. Plotting future.
You in that what? Mary joint. Now what now?
Stick joint, Jetson. I shoot the blast. Somebody kick his flat. Ain't a bit of matter. Shit, a chatter, matter, bit the bad. Big box, on my banner. Got the data. Start the body. Just like a business.
Got the data to turn your body into anti what? Matter. Meaning to dematerialize, correct?
Yes. Correct.
That's what dematerialization is about. Now here we go. My man get a what? Cup and put some change inside your ass. Now, what that's talking about is when we was in the Ansar community, we would peddle with a what? Cup. And say donation for the what? Children. And when I say put some change inside your ass, I'm saying change you all up and make you new what? Beings. Watch. And drop some change by saying, whether it's a nickel, a dime, or even a penny, it will greatly be what? Appreciated. Now hold up, here we go. Stay with me.
Everybody disagrees that there's a need of tissue. The folks are only issue. I bet your mama miss you and I bet the back they go back and miss. No more.
Bet your mama miss you, meaning you don't think my mama miss me? There comes a time when you have to watch. As listen, men who beat the drum on that night when what the protectors of the night was being given birth to by Baba. Who beat the drum? Was it the sisters? No. You ain't seen now sister get up to that drum with them sticks, did you? How many of y'all know what I'm talking about and don't? How many of you know what I'm talking about and don't know? Or don't? I need to know that now.
His brother said, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Okay, listen. Who was that talking?
Drum ceremony.
Who is that?
Ceremony. It's
drum ceremony. Listen. Baba gave a ceremony on the land. Don't believe me? Check it out. Because there should be a recording of it, a videotape. Somewhere. It might be on YouTube. It is? Send me the link. Find it, send the link to me. And that night, did you see any women beat that drum?
No, sir.
Hell no. No, sir.
It was only brothers beating that drum, wasn't it?
Yes.
Let me explain what he was doing. He was preparing for the day that you and I, as men, would go into the streets of any urban area from 12 o'clock at night to 6 in the morning, dressed in all black leather, walking up on everything that moves, saying, look here, bro, check this out. Here go what time it is, nigga. Negro, come here, nigga. Here go what time it is. You ain't robbing nothing in this neighborhood. No what? More. You ain't climbing in no windows. You ain't fucking with no old ladies. I don't give a fuck how much crack you smoke. You better figure out how to get in some other type of fucking what? Wait, because here go what time it is. I catch you out here robbing anything, I'm going to put knots on you like a conga. I'm going to play conga on your ass. You're going to have knots everywhere you grab. And we not fucking what? Around. And we going to be moving with a team of niggas about 20, 30, 40 deep. You feel me? Watch this. And they going to respect our ass. We going to make the guardian angels look like a small thing. Where we going to show the police that we can police our own neighborhoods. We don't need what? Them. Yeah. You feel me? Now, here's what time it is. What? And every nigga that sells dope, I'm going to be walking around, yo, dog, come here, man. Check us out. We all sold dope before, baby. You think we didn't? But here's what time it is, nut. I'm telling you right now, for every nickel bag you sell, I want 1 off every 5, 2 off every 10. And my name is ATUN-RE. Check this out, brother. I am not fucking around. If you sell a dime of dope in this neighborhood and don't give me $2 off of it to give back to the children, guess what? You won't sell no more dope out here. And mean that shit. Go get your baddest niggas. Your baddest ones. Because, yo, I got a team of niggas that ain't fucking around. And we got niggas that's about the business. Nigga, you want me to show you? At the drop of mine, I said, come here, dog. Whoop, whop. And the biggest niggas we got, step forward. Do it look like I'm playing? And that's when one of them niggas grab one of them niggas by the throat and start choking him. And I say, let him go. He had enough. See, this is how this thing getting ready to roll. Because we have to clean up everything before I knew what come. You feel me? And every morning, the motherfuckers going to be asking me, what? At the Save the Children World Movement, well, where's this money go? I have no idea. All I know is a very large envelope of money shows up on our desk every morning as a donation. They not realize it's coming from the Protection of the Night, which is us. You understand?
Sure.
Yeah. This is serious business. So get ready, y'all, because guess what? This thing getting ready to take off. What? It's going to take off. Bet your mama miss you. Take off like a M6, what, like a missile. Yeah, you hear? EA National. Listen. Come on, y'all. Pay attention to this shit. Mute your phones. I know you heard this before, but nigga, I need y'all to listen to the words like you ain't never listened to it. You hear me? This is not a game.
You'll be on your knees and you'll be burning back and bleed. For the free and with this deep rooted folks smoking they ain't booted. What's bad MC? What's stamina like Rooster the winner? Take for MCs, but then they crazy like that glue. I think they too. I'll do my 1, 2. They think like the flu. They come out way all the time. They work the time. You like the soup competition in this rap where next position you come around, knock you out position, knock them out. No play. You have to take these plays on the back.
ever dig a what? A grave. Did y'all hear that? Listen.
And here comes the brand new flavor in your head, man. The brand new flavor in your head. Here comes the brand new flavor, brand new flavor in your head.
The new information the Bible was what? Talking about. It would let you know where the Messiah what is. And we have to know that indeed, by virtue of the fact that we are image-driven nation, that without question, all of this applies. And what do I mean by that? In the day that you all realize that it's through divine information that you all will ignite your imagination. Once again, that will be the day that we take off and fly. Come on now, ride with me. It's not hard to conceive, love ecstasy, imagining you and me being successful in the mission of the most what? High. The success of the mission of the Most High is imperative. There is no other way out. So with that, we're going to hit them like this. With the left, right, because you all have got to learn how to step right. Listen, you have to learn to step to the left, right, meaning we come to them what they what? Want. So they'll be prepared to receive what it was we came to what? Give. Because I don't give a damn. We can go into any urban area on 6th Street with a nigga named Do-Dirty, you know the nigga, and we can give him all this right knowledge, packaged up real nice, and he's going to say, yeah, all that shit sounds good, shorty, but guess what? I hear that shit because I got bills to what? To pay. What? And then, I bet you this, if I bend down, pick up a rock off the ground, and slam it into his stomach and say, here, nigga, back, pay your rent for a month, and then call me. And he see that rock I just picked up off the ground, turn to solid what? Gold. Then I have his full fucking what? Attention. Now, hold on.
Yes,
now watch this. And the same thing with Shorty Do Right. You know, the one that can do no wrong, that's on the whole struggle. Let me explain something. I don't knock them sisters because most of them are single parents, where they went out on a limb to feed their little boy or little girl because there wasn't no father there. So when I say prostitution, watch this, that's one thing. But hoeing is another. Use your phones out. You see, hear them sirens? That means we tearing the devil's ass what? Up. Every time you hear sirens, know that we fucking his ass what? Up.
Up. It's falling apart.
Now what I'm saying to y'all is I don't have no problem with prostitution. Why? Because I know them sisters went out on a limb to do that. You know what type of courage that took? My heart bleeds for them. But I do got a problem with hoeing, meaning you just going out there on any dick will do diet, check this out, giving that shit away, and you ain't even got a pack of cigarettes. Then you come up to me asking me for a Newport. Something fucking wrong with what? That.
Yep.
You follow that?
Oh, yeah.
There's something wrong with that big time. Wanna know why? Because I watched Josie as a fucking heroin addict. Listen, make $600 to $700 a night. Let me tell you something on Backpage, and watch this. This nigga, going to hotel, and I mean, she was a for real heroin addict. So, man, please. Watch this. She put that shit in my arm and started going out. Whoop, 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 whoop. I said, don't you down me. Pow, smacked her. Drug her from the motherfucking bed into the fucking bathroom, into the fucking bathtub. Ran to get ice. They had cold water on her. Yeah, threw all that ice on her, then she came back. And you want to know what I told her? I said, you ain't right. I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. You know goddamn well I don't know nothing about that. I depend upon you to know what you doing and what you not. Here it is, nigga, if you'd have died in this room, what do you think? You didn't even consider what would happen to me. What would happen to me? I said, you want to know what would happen to me, Josie? She said, what? I said, they would have charged me with murder in the state of Texas. You didn't know that? From that day forward, she started to clean that act up. Meaning, she did the best she could. Man, I watched this woman go cold turkey. And let me tell you something, that shit's some scary shit. It almost killed her. I'm talking about, dog, this woman almost died because she loved me. And she was proving it right what? Right there. Yeah. Now what? Nigga, I done seen it get so bad, throwing up and fucking and all that. I'm like, here, nigga, here's $20. Hell, let's go get it back. Why? Because I didn't know what else to do. Now what? So, I knew what to do then. I had to get her out of the environment she was what? Accustomed to. You follow that? I took her all the way to South Carolina, to my daughter's house. My daughter, her baby father, shot at the police in New York. She called and told me this nigga did that. I say, yo, check this out. You stay away from that nigga. I'm letting you know now, don't let that nigga in your house down south. Because if you let him in there, come South Carolina, ain't no way the fuck I can go in there. Because I know they coming after his ass. And I don't need that type of motherfucker, them type of motherfuckers in my face. I don't like police, don't want them around me, none of that. You feel me, Mirror? I said, Mirror, yes, I do, I feel you. Soon as I got there, guess who was sitting inside in her living room? That little stupid ass nigga. I looked in the mirror, looked at Amin. Amin Ra was with me. Me and Amin Ra just looked at each other. I just shook my head. And then I seen all the babies, grandchildren I ain't never seen, right? That's mine. I can't help but want to see what's going on with that, right? So I'm embracing children. I told my daughter, I said, didn't I tell you I didn't want that nigga here? But I love him. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, what the fuck is you trying to do to me? I said, yo, I'm leaving. No, well, you ain't got to leave. Don't leave. I said, look, nigga, you my daughter. I love you. But I'm telling you, man, them folks is on their way. Showing up 2 days later. Am I lying, Time? Time, where you at? I hate when that nigga do that shit. I like that shit. Nigga, you gonna need let a nigga know. God damn. Time to 60, go out in the room, gone. Anyway, now watch. Showing up, the next morning, the little niggas up in the room, come, yo, nigga, them folks at the door. Ooh, nigga, the police. I said, nigga, try to go out the back one. He said, I did, they out there. I said, what you want me to do? He said, fuck it, let them in. Nigga, you damn right let them in. When I got downstairs, the babies was right there. The motherfuckers were looking through the blinds right at the baby. They know somebody's in there. So I let them in, right? Now watch this. They locked his ass up and my daughter blames me. You let him in and woo. I said, nigga, if I want to let him in, let me tell you something. We all be going to jail right now. For child endangerment, watch this. For motherfucking harboring in the future, they would have had a whole long list of fucking charges to hit us with a mirror. She didn't want to hear this shit. She go get the niggas who got, that he got, extended clips and this and that. puts them in a backpack, puts them on her chest, walking around the house. Let me tell you something, you little nigga. I gave birth to you. You ain't walking around with them hammers. But I grab her by the throat. You feel me? Now watch. Please don't do this to me in front of my children. I say, yeah, okay, that's the only thing saving you. But here's what time it is, nigga. You taking them hammers and you getting them the fuck out of here. I tell you what, I take my hammer and we take mine out too. She said, what do you mean? I said, put them in the Lincoln outside. She got Lincoln, don't drive, right? Put them in the motherfucking trunk outside. That was sound right reasoning, nigga. Now, come 4th of July, this stupid motherfucker want to go outside and pop her thing. Pop. But then she want to grab mine, pop mine, and jam it. I said, oh, fuck this. Josie, Terrence, come on, we going. Meaning I took the van and I bounced. Why? Because she had her van money right there in that thing that she jammed to belong to me. I left it there. Everybody want to get on the internet because she called everybody talking about I took her van. The van was in my name. I told Josie and Terrence, I said, look, that's going to be our exit. If there come a day, check this out. We got to bounce. Sure enough, it came, we was out of here. Now, I don't know whether or not niggas remember back that far, but I do want to tell y'all this. Now listen. There's a woman whose name is Q. Her brother's name is Q. That figures into a bigger what? Picture. Are y'all understanding me?
Yes.
The woman is in LA stuck, which is, listen, beneficial to us. Want to know why? Because that's closer to Dallas. You understand that?
Okay.
Let me explain. When I first was leaving California, how many people knew that at first I was leaving with a team of people? How many people knew about that?
Yes.
I was left with two, 5 people that was going to be rolling with me, weren't it? Remember?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Now, each one of those people will be gravitating towards me like pieces of steel to a what?
Magnet.
They have no what? Choice in the what?
Matter.
In the matter. So what the deal is, it's our responsibility, listen, to see to it that these beings make it to where they need to what? Be. First it will be Q, then it will be my mother, then it will be one other, the boy Anthony. You feel me?
Yes.
I told you the boy Anthony almost died, right? And what I am telling you is that these are not the beings that I'm supposed to be leaving behind. And what I'm seeing is out of nowhere, they're going to start gravitating. So here's what time it is. The ticket from LA to, what is it? To Dallas, Greyhound, is $118. That's got to be brought together. She's got that money to eat with, and the sister's got to be let out of that spot. Or she ain't gonna make it out the spot. And let me tell you something. Then everything that I need to be able to turn a rock to gold will not be made manifest. Because in the day that, listen, these things happen, I'm gonna need a large power source, and I'm gonna need specific beings in place. I told you I'm only looking for 6 other beings. Didn't I tell you that?
Yes, Master.
There's only 6 other alchemists that will assist in being what you call one of the 7 thunders, spoken of in the Emerald Tablets. We're spoken of in the Book of Revelation. And as many places you will find information pertaining to us. Q is one of them. She don't know it yet, but she's one. The sister's extremely talented. Her stage presence is popping. I told her she needs to go ahead on and let me get her a record deal, meaning Mary J. Blige couldn't sing worth a fuck when her ass first came out. How many of y'all know that to be true?
True.
Yo, all you got to do is run a search on Mary J. Blige's first live performance on YouTube, and what you're going to hear is going to sound like, ready? Shit. because she couldn't sing. You want to know who else was sounding like shit when they first came out? Tony. Run a search on YouTube of Tony's first, live performance. Now, all of this, figures into a bigger picture. Notice, I'm doing things that Baba did not do? Meaning, this is also part of a new end for what? Nation. That doesn't take away from what Baba's talking, but adds what? To it, which they have never heard before. Okay, because I'm bringing into the picture certain music, certain artists, certain songs that both in the here and the now. They will be coming from out of R&B and rap. And I don't really like rap much. But we come giving them what they want. Hold on. And that's the God's truth, because if we don't do it like that, we'll never attract the youth. And the truth is, that's who we need on our team right now. We need fresh, new, beings to get involved and to become dedicated to this mission. Follow me?
Yeah.
Our numbers will increase substantially merely behind the fact that I'm going to be hitting them with the left, right, real hard. Now that figures into something that I was telling you all a long time ago called, you have to learn to step to the left, right. Now this I will have to show y'all in person. It's not easy to get, because let me explain what it will do. There's coming a day where after I go to the East Coast and deal with Zakina and Polite and Obar on them, I will be coming back to the West Coast. Yet again, to gather up those beings who belong to us. You follow? And then when we leave, we will be leaving, watch this, as the ground is tearing their ass literally opening up and sucking everybody in. And the way you will survive is you will know how to step to the left, right. If you don't step to the left, right, the ground will open up and swallow your ass. And you're going to bear witness to it, those of you who will be with me on that day. Now, I'll be teaching you all how to step to the left, right on the East Coast. You all will do this, practice it till it becomes first nature, not second. You follow me? And what's crazy is you're going to remember when I run back film, you're going to see that Baba, when he would sit down, before he would sit down, he was doing every bit of what the fuck it is I'm doing. He's stepping to the left, right. There's a way you do it. And y'all will see Baba doing it in the film. When I rewind the tape, you say, I'm going to say, damn, see right there? See? I'm letting you know that he knew all about this shit too, long time ago. Okay? Now, any questions? Any questions?
Yeah, Chief, you had said you were saying that when they was beating the drums, that was the night where the Protectors was born.
In other words, that was Baba's alchemy. That was Baba's alchemy. It was a seed that was being planted then. for what it is he knew that we would be doing now. You follow?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, send me the link to that. Any questions? Come on. You mean to tell me you niggas ain't got no question? Huh? Is there anybody on this line?
Yes, Chief.
Yes, here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, does anybody have anything they got to say? Okay, fuck this. We going to visual now. I'm coming over to I'm calling y'all on Messenger. Hang up.
Yes, sir. You Zoom.
Shut up, Zoom.
Everybody get on Zoom.
What?
Get on Zoom. Here's what he meant to say. He didn't mean Messenger.
Chief, you still taking questions?
Yeah, but he gonna be on Zoom though.
Oh, he said get on the video?
Yeah. Well, he on Facebook now,
right.
so everybody can see him on Facebook. He on Facebook. Everybody get on Facebook. Shaddah Da Family.
Everybody go on Facebook? Hello?